What's going on, Mintex fam? Just give y'all a heads up. We're getting ready for SneakerCon in Minneapolis tomorrow. So this is for anything that goes on with any sneaker event. I just want to give y'all a heads up because when I first started doing this, I needed answers, and there's not very many videos exactly what to do. So let's start from the very beginning. So the first thing you need to do before, if you're going to be reselling over at it's like SneakerCon, Got Sold, any other events or anything like that. First thing you should do, of course, is get a list of your inventory. So this is mine right here. It's in a binder. It's labeled, of course, numbers on this side, numbers, the shoes, the size, and the price. So I'll leave the price blank until the day before. Like tonight, I'm going to fill out all this. And of course, it just keeps on. It's all your inventory. So you want to do it for everything that you have, everything. So you want to make sure that you have a full list for your inventory. Second, make sure you have your passes as a vendor. So once you label all that, the next thing to do is, as you can tell, there's sticky notes on all these boxes. So get small sticky notes like this and number them 1 through however many pairs you have. That way, whenever you have a pair of shoes, and perfect example is, I'll just grab these. So this is box 59. Box 59 says it right here, and then all I do is, of course, have a card that says 59, the size, and then I'll write the price right here. That'll go inside the shoe. So whenever I'm looking for a box, I line it up, 59, with the card, because it's going to be the left shoe only on the table. So that way everything coincides. So it's a lot easier for me to find boxes, especially when it comes to like Dunks or SB Dunks, because all their boxes look the same. So I do that. Then, if you have any like higher end shoes, like I have a few of the Travis Scotts that I've taken, some higher end shoes, I wrap them, meaning I heat shrink them, which you can buy those little bags and everything like that off of Amazon. So that way you're prepped. So let's go over this real quick. First things first, find out what shoes you're selling. Get an inventory list, because if any big seller comes to your table, they're going to want to look at your inventory list, and then they'll either cash you out or whatever. The other option you have is have 2 inventory lists, which I do. One for what I pay for all my shoes. The other is for what I want to sell them for. And that way there's no confusion on what my profit and how low I can go on a shoe and still make a profit without going negative in there. So you always want to do that, especially if somebody's going to be buying in bundle. You do not want to undersell yourself where you're actually losing money on certain shoes and you just cover yourself. So you have those 2. Next, have small things like this. Stickers, of course, you can see Mintex soles. Make sure you have your business cards ready. Of course, it has that. And of course, your business name and your whatever social media you're on. Next, you need to make sure you have something like this prepped, which, because a lot of people are going to be paying with Cash App, Venmo, or whatever. So I have all that set up. So my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal. That way, everything's ready to go, and that's on your table so people can pay. The next thing you want is to make sure you have a bag for change. So when somebody comes up to you and they're just paying whatever, you have enough change to cover everything. So do 1s, 5s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. So just my change alone, right here, I have $1,500 just in change. So that way, if anybody needs change if they're paying cash, I have them covered. The last SneakerCon I went to, everybody came to me. I was playing bank because nobody had change. Well, make sure you have change. Next, of course, is the prep. The prep actually takes, like for me, I'm taking 100, 150 pair of shoes. I started, in total, probably took me about 5 or 6 hours. That is getting all the shoes out, getting them labeled, getting the index cards ready for them, get my inventory ready, and next is packing. I went and got a small enclosed U-Haul trailer so I could put everything in there. So all I have to do once I get to SneakerCon tomorrow is back up, unload, move off, and be done. Makes things a lot easier. So if you're taking a good little amount of inventory, that would be a good thing for you. Just buy or rent a 5x8 enclosed U-Haul trailer. I did it. Cost me, I think, $40, and that's for the 3 days. So for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, because that's what I'm going to return it is Sunday, and including the insurance. So that way I have that. Next, just be prepared to realize that you may not get exactly what you're wanting for each pair. So your main thing is get rid of whatever you can without losing any money. I know some of the pairs that I'm selling that I'm not going to get exactly what I want for them, but I know I'm going to make a profit on them because I know what my bottom is. So make sure you're prep and prepared, because there's going to be people out there that are going to try to just undercut the heck out of you. Don't take it. There's always going to be somebody out there that'll pay a couple of dollars more, so that way you don't lose money. Don't get me wrong. If somebody comes to me and they're going to offer me, perfect example is, just go off something stupid, Panda Dunk. Say I got them for $80, which I did. Somebody offers me $100, I'm going to take it, just because that's $20 profit, and the value of those shoes are just not there. So you want to take, if you're going to make a profit, take it. That's your big thing. Next is just prepping everything again. So double checking yourself. Make sure that you're ready, that you are going to make, all your left shoes are ready. You do not want to put anything else on the table but your left shoe, just because that's what everybody else does. That way somebody can't go to your table, take a left, and then go to somebody else's table and take the exact same shoe and a right. So only the left shoe goes on the table. Make sure that you have, if you're taking a banner, that's ready to go. Make sure that your table, you have a plan for your table. Make sure everything's planned out, because if you're not planned out, you're going to struggle once you get up there. My first SneakerCon, it was rough. I had everything labeled and stuff like that, but I didn't have a real plan. So as long as you do that real plan, or actually have a plan and set, you'll do really, really good. So other than that, that's pretty much it. You just be prepared and make sure that you have fun. And if you don't sell anything, it's not the end of the day. I plan on getting cashed out, because my prices, I'm going to make sure my prices are better than everybody else's. That's my goal on all sneaker events that I go to. So just be prepared. The last thing, this is whatever, make sure you're ready for people to undercut the hell out of you, because they're going to. It is what it is. It's a sneaker game. So you could either deal with it or get pissed off. Don't get pissed off. Just shrug your shoulder and be like, no, thank you. That's it. Don't get offended by it or anything like that. Just don't take it. Then, the night of, which is for us, like now, I'm going to be starting to pack all this up, getting it into boxes, getting it into the trailer, and getting everything locked up. Then from there, the last thing you have to do is figure out what you're going to wear. That's a big thing. Make sure that you look good when you're going to this event. Just because it's a sneaker event. You'll stand out. Just look be professional and speak, be very well spoken, and just have fun. That is the goal. SneakerCon is a blast. That is the best thing you could possibly do. If you've never been to one, it is so much fun. You get to meet a lot of people. For this one, I get to be around like Roscoe and a few of the other big YouTubers. So for me, it's just kind of try to figure out the best word of saying it. To branch out, I guess, so that way you get more exposure. So that's the keys. So inventory list, price list, so that way whenever a buyer wants to come and they want to see your list, you could just hand it to them and be already prepped, instead of having to go through everything and guess the prices or whatever. You already have them already done. Then have all your boxes labeled, have your tables labeled. When you do your setup, make it stand out, and from there, have fun. That's about it. So if you have any other questions or anything like that, I am more than happy to answer them. But I will be going live tomorrow at SneakerCon Minneapolis, 150th show. So, guys, girls, thank y'all for everything. And if y'all here in Minneapolis, I hope I see you tomorrow. Hit me up and come to my table, because like I said, I'm going to have some stills and I'm going to have the best prices. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. God bless. Peace out.